Are there differences in Aqeedah within Athari? I think he believes within the Athari Aqeedah. There are claims that the Athari Aqeedah of today is not the same as the Aqeedah back in the time of Ahmad ibn Hanbal, rahimahullah, Imam Malik, rahimahullah, and so on.
This issue of difference of opinion in Aqeedah matters is a very sensitive and delicate issue. So people say, did the companions differ on issues of Aqeedah? The vast majority say they did not. Because when you speak about Aqeedah, the first thing that comes up to people's minds are the essential differences today, whether the attributes of Allah Azza wa Jal, like the Ash'aris believe in, are limited to 7 attributes of Allah, and everything else is not, which is definitely wacko. All these attributes mentioned in the Quran and the Sunnah, the Ash'aris come and say, no, this is not what it is meant. This is metaphoric. This is this, this is that, which totally changes the Aqeedah. So when you say that companions differed in issues of Aqeedah, our Salafi people immediately grow up horns and want to attack, thinking that we're talking about Ash'ari or Mu'tazili or Khawarij or Qadari or Murji'ah. All of these, the companions differed in. No, definitely not. The companions had never ever had any issues of this. When you come down a little bit, then you start to have these issues coming up. But what is the use of it? Only to preoccupy you in argument and debates that have zero benefit to you or to Islam or to the Muslims. The issues of Aqeedah that the Athari or the Salafi people have differed over are negligible, and they're not in fundamental issues like in Tawheed, like in the beautiful names and attributes of Allah, like in belief in Qadar or belief in the Yawm al-Akhir or the 6 pillars of Islam in general. No. They differed whether the dead can hear you or not. They differed in issues that are similar to that, but not of great importance. So to come today and try to make an issue out of it, or to occupy Muslims by asking questions that are irrelevant, I would definitely ignore and move on, because this is not helpful at all, and there is no use of it. Ya akhi, why go into the Salafis different, the Athari different in issues of Aqeedah, blah, blah, blah. Who cares? Follow the Quran and Sunnah with the understanding of the righteous predecessors to the best of your ability. And if there is a difference of opinion over whether, for example, 7 on the Day of Judgment are shaded in the shade of Allah, where there is no shade other than the shade of Allah. Does Allah have a shade? Some scholars say, no, this is metaphoric among the Salafi movement, because this may insinuate that there is light that Allah gives shades to, blah, blah, blah. And some say, no, this is like the attributes of Allah. We have to believe in it as it is. So others say, no, it's not the shade of Allah. It's a shade of the throne of Allah. It's a shade that Allah creates and not his shade. This is trivial, in a sense, issue to compare it to the difference between our Aqeedah and the Aqeedah of Ash'aris or Mu'tazila or Jahmiyyah or Qadariyah or Murji'ah, etc. So don't preoccupy people with such things and follow the Quran and Sunnah with the understanding of the righteous predecessors.